Hey there everybody, Slick here, and today we are in Slay the Spire 2. So this game has been well anticipated by a number of people because Slay the Spire 1 was an extremely good game. So this is going to be my first run in this game. I have not played this game as of yet. I played number 1 quite a lot, and Slay the Spire 2 actually has got, if I'm not mistaken, 4-player co-op, which is interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody to play it with, but that's all good. I'll be doing a run for you guys and for my viewers. So let's carry on, let's jump into it and let's see what this is all about. As I said, I haven't tried it, I haven't played it, so I've got no idea what I'm getting myself into, so let's pop into it and see what's going on. Alright, so seems to be our character collection, the Ironclad. 80 health, 99 gold, I would think is probably the money you start off with. The last soldier of the Ironclads crushes foes with sword and flame against his will. Burning blood. At the end of combat, heals 6 HP. Alright, so maybe that's a charm or something you get to start off with. And then you got locked, we can't even see who they are, and obviously you'll be unlocking these as you push around. But for now, we only got the Ironclad. Let's see. It looks like this is the first time playing Slay the Spire. Do you want a brief tutorial and some messages to help you out? Nah, let's just jump into it and see. I think we'll figure it out as we go. Hopefully it's not too much different from number 1. Right, so up here we got our health. Yes, that's our starting goal. That's our potion slots like the previous game did. Let's browse forward. So we got our map for people who haven't played this game before or seen number 1. So you got your map, you choose your direction, and you can ideally get a few unlocks. So we're starting down here. We have to start here. We'll branch out from there. So let's jump into our first battle. Let's see. Similar to number 1 from what I can see. I don't see anything exactly specific. So how this game works, this is ideally like your energy. So some of these movements cost 2 energy, 1 energy. You get your armor, you get your damage. This thing is going to be dealing 12 damage to us. So let's do defend. We'll defend again. Let's do a strike and then enter 1. Alright, so now that is aggressive. This enemy tends to attack for 6 damage and it's defensive, so it's going to add some armor to itself. Let's defend once, let's strike, and then we strike again, and then we enter 2. I like this game's art style. It's just really so well drawn. I do like that. What's it doing? This is going to be a buff. So seeing we're not taking any damage around, let's go ahead and bash it. So it becomes vulnerable. So we should be dealing more damage to it now because it is vulnerable. Okay, so yeah, so it's pushed up its strength. So vulnerable, receive 50% more damage from attacks for 1 turn. Okay. And strength increases attack damage by 2. Are we gonna take damage? Now let's defend all the way there. I don't want to take any more damage. We've already gone down to 3 health. So this is a very cool game. Okay, let's do as much damage as we can. We're probably taking out this round. Okay, cool. And he heals 5 up. So technically still full health, which is great. Then we get, after each round, you'll get a selection of loot you can choose from. So we're taking the 12 gold, obviously, and we can add a card to a deck. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. Apply 2 vulnerability, lose 2 HP, but gain 16 block. Now let's go for damage and strength. Let's see if we can't kill stuff a bit faster. So from here, we can go down this way, fight, get whatever that is, and then have a shop. But this side's got an elite. I would actually like to go up to elite because elites usually drop better things. I don't want to go to the store just yet. I think it might be a bit too early for store, but if I don't go to the store now, it doesn't seem like that path's got an extra store on the way. Interesting. Okay, let's go this way. Let's see. Maybe we'll save the money for further runs We'll see how it goes. Right, so this one we got 3 enemies. They're going to be attacking. What's this? Strategic. This enemy tends to give you 2 status cards. So we ideally want to kill that guy, or maybe these smaller ones as quick as possible. Let's block once. Let's strike this guy, and we strike that guy. So he's out of our way, less damage to be taken. Okay, so draw, use your exhaust. Alright, so he's also going to give me another card. We're going to get 8 damage. We should be okay. Let's attack twice. Try to kill him off in the next round, and then just focus on the big boy afterwards. Another exhaust card. Alright, let's kill him so we don't take any more damage. Let's attack him. Let's throw this thing away. And then we end on turn 3. Alright, let's see. So we got a bunch of exhaust cards. That just pretty much fills up my hand, so they're just like in the way. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them so we don't have to worry about them as much. So we have taken a bit of damage, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength. Let's just pummel into him because we're not taking any damages round from him. Don't have to block or anything, so this is good. Alright, we've got 2 exhaust cards, but that's not going to bug us too much this round because he's going to die. Alright, cool. So, technically still full health, which is great. 19 gold, let's see. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Gain 2 strength, deal 6 damage. Add a copy of this card into your discard pile. That costs nothing to use, but I do feel that that might be very, very, very good, especially if there's a lot of mobs. Let's go for breakthrough. Breakthrough is fine. Let's see, we got unknown event here. What is this? You spot an enormous shambling beast. Chase off an injured green beer bird. Anyways, in the alcove, the bird fled from a single unguarded egg lays a bane and your stomach gurgles. Unplayable. Can be hatched at the rest sites. Let's take the egg. Don't know what it's gonna do. Let's see. I've got no idea what that's gonna do. Alright, so we got 1 bug. He is strategic. He's gonna debuff me. And I'm not getting anything. If I'm not mistaken, I think block falls away after each run. I don't think it stacks. Yeah, see, it does fall away. So he's going for 7 damage, and now we won't get any blocks. Fantastic. Alright, let's do that. Let's get our strength back up. I'm not going to do that. Let's make him vulnerable. We are going to take some damage this run, unfortunately, but it is okay. We're still fresh, full health, not too bad. He's doing 13 damage this round, so we want to block twice, that's for sure. And let's attack him once. Try to minimize my damage. This oak is really hurting me currently. Let's do block again. Let's do block again. Let's do bash. Can't do bash. Let's do that. Get our strength back up. 4. This debuff, how long does it last? Okay, so it seems like that debuff sort of lasts throughout the whole fight. That sucks. Anyways, we're gonna be hurting after this. Hopefully we get a heal point somewhere. Let's defend, so we don't take any damage. Let's do that. Let's get more strength again. Push up. Just try and minimize our damage as best as we can. We can kill him here, I think. 5, 4. No, we actually can't kill him here. No, we can. 4, 4, and then. Okay, cool. Yield 6, so we did take 7 damage that round, so, but we're still sitting pretty, it's not too bad. Alright, so we got our first potion, so that's like a one-time use thing. It can deal 20 damage to anything you choose to throw it on. Iron Wave, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage, that's really good. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, it's twice. Deal 17 damage. Exhaust the top card of your pile. That's high damage, but let's go for block and damage at the same time. That will give us a bit more survivability. I think that's the way to go. Hey, look at these little guys. Alright, so they don't have a lot of health. Let's do this. Let's start with the middle one. Let's kill him. Slippery. Oh, where's off? Okay, but we're still going to kill him. So we'll minimize our damage taken. We'll be taking 6 damage, which is still not too bad. Oh, I forgot we got armor. So we only took like 1 damage, which is good. Use 1 HP, but that's just gonna... See, it slips off. So there's no point in me using that until we're going to take a ton of damage at run. I think I should have blocked. That was a big mistake from our behalf. But I think we should still be okay. Let's deal 7 damage to the back guy so we can actually kill him. We defend 1 so we don't take any further damage. What's this? Phantom. At the end of the actual fight, Phantom. That's probably then the boss. Okay, that's the... Okay, cool. So that's how far we've climbed and the enemy are still in the room. Okay, cool. We need to see if we... Yeah, we can kill him. Let's just kill him and get it done. Cool. So we healed 6. Took a bit of damage around, but this should still be okay, I hope. Gain 8 block, draw a card, deal 12. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Costs 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. That's not bad. I think let's go for that, because if I do 3 small attacks that turn, it might be a 3 movement, you know. Right, are we gonna fight the elite? Let's go fight the elite. Let's see how tough they actually are. Maybe this is the thing we stole the egg from. Let's defend, let's defend. Let's deal 5 damage and put on blocks, so we're only gonna take 1 damage this turn. He's got a ton of health, 93. Alright, so he's gonna attack us 3 times, so that's 12. Alright, so let's see. Block, block. Just do that. Do the normal attack. We're gonna take 2 damage, unfortunately. 18 damage. Wow, alright. Let's weaken him. Let's throw this on him. 20 damage is just maybe gonna give us an edge so he can maybe survive this, but he hits hard. 6, 12, 18 damage again. Yeah, we want to block all of this. We don't want to take that much damage. I wonder if it gets stronger every turn, because each attack has gotten progressively stronger as we move. Now it's 20. Okay. This sucks. Alright, let's do this. We are gonna be hurting off this. Alright, maybe taking on the boss was a bad idea, because he can ideally kill us this round if we're not careful. 24, yeah, he'll kill us. We need to defend. We need to hurt him as much as we can. We have to kill him in the next round because we're almost going to be dead. But I don't know how we're going to survive the next fight if I've only got 4 health left. Oh, I mean, that sucks. Let's kill him. Okay, we got 10 health. Oh. This is going to be tough. Block potion, that's going to help. Start each combat with 1 strength. So you do get a relic after you fight a boss. Wow, bludgeon. Deal 32 damage. Gain 8 block. Gain another 8 block if you have exhausted card this turn. Let's go for the high damage. Maybe that will help us out. Let's hope these things give us some heals or something. Oh, nice. The first time you play this card, each combat gains some energy. Let's heal up. We really need an upgraded card in our deck. I do think what we ideally want to upgrade might be this. No. No, I think we need to go for this. More block, more damage. I think that's a good call. So we've got a bit more survivability. Alright, let's see what the next event holds. Another big boy. I think that we are actually dead. I don't think we're going to survive this. Honestly, I do not think we're going to make this. Anyways, let's see how much damage we can do. I'll keep this block potion if all else fails. We can still survive this ideally. Let's block all of it. Hopefully it doesn't get stronger like the other guy did. Okay, so yeah, back down lower there. So that's good. Okay, so let's go add 7 block. Alright. Let's go another strike. And then let's do this and get as much damage as we possibly can. We will be taking 1 damage this round, which is not too bad. And we are winning him down. Hopefully we can get to the campfire in just a while. Alright, so he's just going to debuff us this round. So this is a good round for us to just pile into him. Just get as much damage done as possible. 21. But I think we're probably killing him. Yes, let's kill him. Okay, not too bad. We actually healed up slightly there, so that's good. Strength potion, gain strength. Let's see. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength. Whenever you play this and whenever you play and attack this turn, gain 3 block. That sounds good. We need survivability, guys. So the blocking is important in this game. Alright, so let's go to the campfire. We might hatch this egg. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. That's high damage and doesn't cost me a thing, but we did not heal up. I think that was a mistake. I thought I might be able to choose a bit more than just one thing. But okay, it's fine. We got another campfire. We got a relic here, which is good. Let's open this chest and see what we get. Gorget. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. Plating at the end of your turn, gain block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Alright, so you start ideally with block, and it just gets 1 tick less every turn. Look, I do think we have to rest. I know we can upgrade a card, but our health is looking bad. So let's rest. Let's get 24 health restored so we can sort of try and survive this. That's probably the best way to go. We got that, and we got another elite. So I think we have to go there. We go back to the campfire again. Heal up, fight the elite. Alright, so we got a ton of people here. I think this is good. Let's damage all of them. Alright, that's good. Let's get that done. Let's see. Defensive. This tends to block this turn. This guy's gonna debuff me. Let's kill this guy. Oh, hit him. Let's gain 12 blocks so we don't have to drink anything. And let's end our turn for now. I'll take any damage this round. We're not doing too bad, guys. I think we're not doing too bad for our first run through. So 1 times 8 and 5 deals 30 damage to all damage. Alright, so cool. And that's becoming a free, ideally a free attack if I keep on pushing this. Right, and then let's stop. Boom. Alright, so we only got him left. He's just gonna push himself up, so that's fine. He's just gonna buff himself. That's definitely not an issue, so we can just take him out this round. Simple as that. Quite easy. Oh, I see we actually got the little birdie with us now. Alright, I didn't even notice. They got a little birdie standing with us. Alright, 0. Battle Trance. Draw 3 cards. You can't draw additional cards this turn. Gain 7 blocker. Exhaust. Okay, that's good. Let's do uppercut. It's uppercut. Alright, let's heal up because we are going up to next boss. I'm gonna push my health up as far as I can. Because we are going for another elite here. Now check this ugly thing. Frog parasite. A frog. Alright, let's see. Don't have to get block. Let's do uppercut. Cool. Let's do a strike because he's not really doing anything this round to us except giving us exhaust cards probably. At the end of this is something about 3 damage. I don't have enough time to read it, but anyways. 4 times 4. That's a crap ton of damage. Alright, so let's go set up strike. So we get a bit of strength on this. Let's drink the strength potion. I maybe should have kept these things for the main boss. But let's pile into him as hard as we can. Deal 14 damage. We can kill him. We can just ideally kill him with any of these. Alright, that was simple. That was easy. I probably Okay, so he splits and carries on. I thought that was too... I did say it's too easy. That makes sense. That was easy because he splits himself into pieces. Alright. Alright, so every time I play attack, I'm gonna get block. With this, I can actually kill one of them off the bat. I do feel let's kill this guy at the back of the most health. That's gonna be good. We're only gonna take 3 damage, which isn't too bad. It's not really not too bad. Something about infection again. Take 3 damage. Alright, okay, so every time I draw those, I'll take 3 damage. Okay, so this is gonna be important. So I think lose 1 HP is a worthy sacrifice to actually start killing these guys off. I wanna get these guys dead. Kill 9 damage. Let's kill that guy, so we take minimal damage and just leave with this guy that's also gonna give us another infection. Hopefully I don't pull like 5 of them now, one go. Okay, I did pull 1, so that's gonna hurt us. I might not, no, we're just killing him, so it's not gonna hurt us because we finished it up. So, great, we are doing quite well. Ornamental fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 blocks. That's 3 block if I do a lot of attacks, so that's cool. Let's see, deal 6 damage, draw a card until you draw a non-attack card. Deal 9 damage, increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. I think that might be huge. Gain 12 block. Whenever you attack this turn, deal 4 damage back. That's also huge. Let's do that. Let's do block. The block, I want to be as tanky as possible. I don't want to die. Alright, let's check out what the unknown is here. Let's see. You trace a low rumble to its source and find yourself captivated by a tranquil wellspring. The water is emerald green with clusters of glowing motes. It looks inviting. What can possibly go wrong? Nah, let's get a potion. Gain a potion is good. Stable serum. Retain your hand for 2 turns. It's a bit of a waste, I would think. Right, so we are pretty much fully healed. Let's smith and upgrade a card. Let's go even more damage. That's huge. That might be good now for the next boss fight coming up. Alright, so we are pushing into boss fight now. Okay, sorry, you guys are probably hearing my cat talking to you on my lap. I'm sitting quite late in the evening. I'm from South Africa, so it is currently... what time is it now? I think it's like after 12 in the evening. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm making this video for you guys. But it's fun. Family is sleeping currently and I've got time for myself. Alright, so he's going to do 7 damage this turn. Let's apply 2 vulnerable to him. That might be huge. It was slippery, I didn't see that. But he still took the vulnerable, so he'll have 1 vulnerable for next round, I do think. Okay, so that's 12 damage. Alright, let's see. Let's do damage and block at the same time. Let's go another block. Let's go a normal strike. He's got so much slippery on him still. I need to just pile into him, but it looks like this. Yeah, I need to pile into him to get rid of his slippery, otherwise I'm not 27. Wow. Okay, let's do this. We'll get some free block. That's free. I need to get the slippery off him. Let's do that. Are we blocking even more? No, let's strike. We need to get the slippery off him. We have to get the slippery off. Otherwise, we're just gonna carry on not dealing any damage to him. Wounded. Okay. There's no point in me dealing this heavy damage onto him now because... Yeah, so let's just pile into him. Let's just get all of these buffs off him. That would be fantastic if we can just get him. His strength's gone up, so his attack's gonna go up. He's only got 9 now, which is not too bad. So let's get the slippery off him. Let's do that. Alright, slippery's off him now. So now I'll actually start dealing proper damage to him. I do think that... Might wanna... Now let's do flame barriers so he gets hurt this turn. When he attacks me, and I'm not going to take any damage. Alright, so now we're actually starting to... I got wounded, it's unplayables. Let's attack him. I don't have any blocks, so I'm going to take some heavy damage this round. But yeah, we are whittling down now finally, so that's making a big difference. So that's 29. I need to get as much block as possible this round, so I don't die. Still gonna take a crap ton of damage. I'm pretty much halfway down. He's buffing himself up again, so this gives me a free round of just piling into him. I should have played that first, I apologize. You guys are probably gonna think that I'm a noob, but it's okay. We're all learning here, it's okay, we're all learning. As I said, first time for me doing a run in Slay the Spire 2. Right, so 11, that's not too bad. We can deal some heavy damage onto him. Let's do that, let's take the 11 damage, that's fine, we'll take damage this round. But he's pretty much almost done. So he's going to deal 20 to us, we can still survive this. Let's do that, we'll do the uppercut, and we will do another defense, so we bring that down the damage, so we don't take that much. Right, so he's on 29, weakness and vulnerability wears off. 31, he can kill us this round. 10 damage. There we have defend. Stop. So we need to deal 29. 7. 17. We can kill him. We will probably kill him. I hope. I might have miscalculated this, but let's see. Yeah, we kill him. We kill him. Okay, awesome. Epoch discovered, or epoch, or epoch. I don't know how to pronounce it. Word that popped up on the side. Alright, so we've gotten through the first boss of our first run. I have to say, that can't be too bad. Transforms all attacks in your hand into giant rock. Deals 16 damage. Alright, that's not bad. At the start of the turn, gain 2 strength. Okay. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attacks in your hand. Add damage to the squad. What's your demon form? Demon form sounds like almost like it's a permanent buff. Alright, so Act 2. Okay, so we are here. Let's see. I do think that we need to heal up. Where's the closest fireplace or campsite? Would be to the left up here. Right, so it seems like we have to start here. I don't know what this is. Okay, so we get like a pail, the melting dragon. Papa has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. Alright. Add 2 relax to your deck. Gain 15 block. Next turn, draw 2 cards and gain 2 heals. Remove 5 cards from the after each card and randomly add 1 card back upgraded. That's actually really good. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing a card is yours. Let's remove 5 random cards, okay? Let us remove demon form. Let us remove that. Let's remove some of our basic attacks and blocks and strikes. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, hopefully this pays off. I do hope it does. Let's go left so we can get to a campsite as quick as possible. 17 damage on the first enemy. Huh. Well, let's uppercut him. Apply weak so we take less damage. Let's do a block and let's hope for the best. Right. Oh, okay, we got full health now, so we don't have to, shouldn't have worried about the campsite, but it's okay. Alright, so let's deal as much damage as we can to him, and we start breaking him down. Why has he got a card in his hand? Oh, is that what I'm getting back after I've killed this guy? Alright, 21, that's rough. Let's do Rage. Let's do Iron Wave, so we can start piling in the blocks. To damage 9 vulnerable. We got 13, he does 21. Okay, that's not too bad damage numbers. So we do heal up slightly after a round. Let's go. To 12 block is fine. Do that. He'll hurt himself after this turn. But the difficulty levels definitely ramped up big time. Big time. Deal 8 damage, gain 2 strength. Yeah, let's do that. We'll gain strength this round. What's he doing? He's cowardly. This enemy intends to escape. Okay, so he got stunned, so he can't escape anymore. Good, because otherwise I think he might run away with my cord. I want my cord back. So he better not run away. Alright, but let's just kill him. Alright, great. So we got our demon form back. Oh, he stole a card and I got it back. So if he did run away, we would have stolen my card. Alright, that's interesting. Energy potion, that might be huge. Add random card to deck. Okay, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Times X. So how many little much energy you got? That's gonna give us our damage. Let's do Whirlwind. Whirlwind might come in handy. Alright, let's go this way. Little rock piece. Okay, so this is 18 damage off the bat. Let's go Rage. Let's lose 1 HP to deal 10 to everybody. Let's deal 14 damage and weakness to the front, so he brings down his damage. Do I want to gain energy and add more blocks? Now let's keep that potion. We got 10. We are going to take 14 damage, which is not too bad. Alright, so he's just buffing. He's doing 15% damage. Whirlwind, 6 times X. If I play this, that would be 18 damage off the bat. Still not enough to kill anything though. Let's see if we can't kill something. Stop. 13. Cost less. 6. I'm not going to be able to kill him. Now let's block it so we don't take too much damage. He will take damage as it attacks me. We're probably going to kill him next round in any case, and he's out of the way. Alright, but he's stunned, so now we got him to worry about. But yeah, let's do that. Let's pile in on the defense so we don't take any damage this round. We are whittling them down systematically. We're running a strategy. Okay, but now we got problems because we need to kill these guys. We can kill one of them definitely. 10 damage to all. Alright, so first one's dead. Okay. So if I do this drink, let's gain that energy, let's just kill him. I don't want to take damage this early on. Alright, so let's go skill potion. What's that? Choose one of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. It's free to play this turn. Okay. Stampede. At the end of your turn, 1 random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. Okay. Let's go. Let's do the Stampede. Stampede might come in handy. Let's go this way. Let's see. I don't want foul potions. Now let's just grab that. Draw 1 card at the start of your next 3 turns. Draw 1 additional card. Not too great. Let's go up here. We got a ton of money. We need to get to the shop. Let's lose 6 HP in order to get more gold. I'm not going to complain about it because we've got a shop right around the corner here. Alright, so let's see. What are you selling? That looks like the Plants vs. Zombies sunflower. It is the Plants vs. Zombies sunflower because it gives me energy. But I do think that might be really good to have. I'm going to not worry too much about cards. I'm more worried about relics to get us permanent buffs. We still got enough money to buy 1 and even a few of this. Okay, that's potions, so we got relics. Let's see. Strawberry. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. At the start of each combat, choose from 1 of 3 random colorless cards at the end. That might be huge. Let's do that. Right, so we are done with the shop. Now we got that. I think we're still sitting comfy, so let's smith the card and level it up. Let's level up. Let's go with Flame Barrier, I think. Yeah, let's do our Flame Barrier. So we can block and deal damage at the same time. Okay. Right. Up to the next fight. Let's go. Retain, exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. Gain 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage, this combat die. So it just insta-kills you. Wow. No, I don't want that. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Increases damage by 5. That sounds really good. Let's play this and see what it does. We're probably gonna... Let's drink this potion and see what it does. Let's gain block. Costs nothing this turn, so we're minimizing almost... Yeah, we are minimizing like most of our damage. So that's fine, or all our damage actually. What's this? Hard to kill. Reduce all damage taken and HP loss takes from 2 to 9. Okay, so you can't deal more than 9 damage to them. Okay, so that boulder's just going to run through them every single turn. That's huge. Let's do this, because we're going to be killing some of them. Let's do Stomp. And we will be taking a bit of damage this round, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll be taking 6 damage, but we are healing 6 damage at the end of this fight, so that's not too bad. Alright, cool. Not too bad, not too shabby. We are doing well. Deal 7 damage twice. And that's a plus upgraded card. Transform all attacks into giant rocks. Yeah, I want that because those giant rocks did a lot of damage comparing to the other stuff. So we're sitting pretty. Let's go for the relic. Let's go for the elite. I mean, win some, lose some, doesn't matter. Gremlin Horn. Whenever enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. That's massive. That might be huge. I might kill myself taking on these challenges, but I'm interested in seeing what all of this has to offer, so you guys can see the game even more. Gain 30 block. You cannot gain block from cards for 2 turns. No, I don't want that. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage. The chance of that happening is almost less than 1. Gain additional 5 block from the 24. That's huge. Right, so that is huge. Especially that we are getting attacked straight off the bat. So we will be minimizing most of the damage here, which is great. Okay. 16 damage. Let's get some block on. Let's do a stampede. Let's end our turn. It's going to be doing random attacks now for me at the end of the turn. Right, so this is huge damage. We need to try and get as much block on as possible here. Let's do Iron Wave as well. Uppercut. Let's do weak so he does less damage. Let's strike him as well. Let's strike him again. Okay, we are starting to combo quite well here, and we are negating all of his attacks, which is fantastic. So he's just buffing and blocking this round, so that's okay. Let's 23 giant rocks does 16. Yeah, it is better than what I've got. 17. Smack you with the rocks. Let's go. I don't need to defend this round. It's pretty much like pointless because he's just going to be buffing and blocking. We've almost got him past Whittled away, so he's got full strength. 26 damage though. I don't know exactly what I need to do here because I don't have a lot of blocking. Let's do Demon Form. We're going to have to take this hit this time. What is this? Let's just try this. Okay, so we get additional attack. Alright, we're going to take heavy damage this round, unfortunately. I only got 3 block. 20 again. That's massive. Alright, let's go and apply weak. Let's change all of these to rocks. let's defend as much as we can. We don't take any more damage. But we are pumping it. We are actually pushing. Right, so that can kill us. Can we do enough damage? So that would do 36 damage. No, I can't kill him with that. Let's do that. Alright, now we need to try and get... Okay, we'll kill him. There we go, we got him. We got him, not too bad. We did take quite a bit of damage there, but not too bad. I think we're doing quite well. Vulnerable T-set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 additional energy. Well, that's not too bad. Add a card to your hand, let's see. Deals 6 damage, deals 4 damage in the card in your exhaust bar. Let's see, deals 6 damage, deals 3 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. And that's a plus, let's take it. Alright, we need to minimize damage and get to a campsite soon. So let's go and fight this guy. So we can go up to the campsite so we can heal up slightly. I think that's gonna be a good bet. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Gain 2 damage, 2 healths. Let's do fisticuffs. As he is going to... Cool, where's off? Alright, so he is dealing 9 damage. We will get more. Let's do this because then we'll throw a random attack out every end of every round. So he's blocked me completely. He's made me frail. So he's just buffing and defending this turn, so we can just pile into him this time. Let's pile into him. Alright, we are making some leeway on him now. And our little stampede is fantastic. Right, let's do demon form. I want to see what it actually does. We haven't seen demon form yet. He's going to hurt us this round. So he's going to hit us with a 19. Fortunately, he's still surviving this. So let's do primal forces. Let's change everything to this. Bam, bam, bam. And bam. He's got 6. That was so close, but he's dead then. He is dead. Just kill him. Get this done. Alright, see, add a card, vulnerable, gain 4 plating. That's quite good. Now let's see to get gain plating. That's good. We have to heal up. Unfortunately, we'd have loved to upgrade a card, but let's heal up rather so we got some sustainability. Let's push up even further. We're not doing too bad, guys. I mean, we are pushing it. So either way, we need to fight early. Let's go to this. Let's see. Maybe we get something nice. Okay, we get a fight. Enemy loses 9 strength this turn exhaust. Gain 11 block. Let's get a lot of block. What's he doing? Summon. This he tends to summon monsters. Alright, so he's going to be summoning a lot of stuff. So we ideally want to do as much damage to him as we can. Let's change all my attack to rocks, because that does more damage, but we are piling into him extremely fast. So I think we're doing well. Let's do that. There's no point of blocking this down considering he's summoning. So he's doing... And they're gonna hatch again. Right, let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else that we can do. So unfortunately we didn't kill the eggs. They hatched in time, but he's going to be wrecking us 16 damage. It's not too bad. So we are getting... Let's go... Interesting. Right, let's go stone armor. Let's go defend. Let's do damage to everything. And we end our turn. So we got 11, 4, 8, 12. Okay, so he's going to be hurting me a little bit. But we're still sitting pretty high. So I think we can still do extremely well here. Deal 19 damage. Let's do that. Switch flame barrier. Let's do another attack there. But we'll block all of this now, which is great. So, and they're hurting themselves. So we just ideally need one attack that can hurt everything. And we got it. There we go. Just kill one in one go. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. That went quite well. Speed potion, gain extra dexterity. Bully. Deal 4 damage, deal 2 additional damage for each vulnerable the enemy has. Another bludgeon. I'm going to actually skip this. I think our deck is becoming a little bit over full. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, that's huge. But let's start with that. Let's do the bomb. It's just unfortunate we don't have anything that's going to give us. See the stampede, any armor this round, so it's going to hurt us quite badly. Wow, okay, ouch. 18 again. Raised. Alright, so let's do that. Let's bludgeon him. I'm going to take a crap ton of damage again this round, unfortunately. I'm not getting any blocks. Wow, okay. Let's go demon form. There's no point of playing that because I don't have any. There's 40 damage. We might just kill him this round if we do get enough stuff to attack him with. And we didn't. Okay, we need to actually defend this. We need to strike. We need to defend. We need to defend. Otherwise, he's gonna be killing us. We might as well play that just in the way. Oh! 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 Wow. Okay, let's just kill him. 14 elf in a dream. The first combat, you lose HP each combat rolls. Okay. Lose 3 elf, no. Deal no damage, no. Let's do that. We have to heal up, we have to heal up. And we're fighting a boss. I've got a bad feeling about the boss coming up. I got an extremely bad feeling about the boss coming up. This was good, that was really good. Right, so he's not damaging us this round, so I'm going to play this boulder because it gets stronger each run. Let's do that. Let's do a strike. I don't even know what this is. Right, I'll use that next turn. It's probably going to push up my damage, I would think. Okay. So we're taking 16 damage this turn, alright? We need to get blocks. Let's drink it and see. I probably should have. I don't know what it does. I don't know what dexterity actually does. Where is it? Increase block gain from cards by 5. And I did not know that. So, see primal forces. Let's change these 2 rocks so we can fall damage into this guy. Alright, let's go. End turn. He's going to hurt us slightly this round. Not too bad, not too bad. 28. Alright, we actually really need to get farther away. Increase center by 1. Increase the cost of cards by 1. We're not getting any. What does this do? We have to apply weakness to him. We have to do that, unfortunately. Ouch. Right, so he's buffing himself. We need to do as much damage as we can and soon. That's just going to give us some extra strength every round. So he's dealing 20 damage. We need to block 20 damage here. Otherwise, we are shafted. We might be able to do that. Stone armor. Let's defend. We're just gonna have to defend this. So we got so we can survive this for a little while. Oh, I'm getting drawn in. I'm getting closer to him. What happens if I get that close? Rage. Defend. Escape. I think we did. I think we died. No, we got 1 health. We got 1 health, but he's sucking us in and he's dealing 30, guys. We are so dead. There's nothing we can do. We are dead. We can't deal enough damage. He's going to be dealing 30 to us. Might as well just go all in. That was close. No. And we are dead. Okay, well, we didn't do too bad. First run died at the second boss. Not too bad, guys. Considering you don't have any unlocks, I would say it was decent. I would really say that was decent. Let's see what we have unlocked. Is it going to show us? In a timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and much more. Okay. Let's see what this is. Chapter 5. Meow. The reopening. Mother of Resurrection. Meow awakened from a slumber. Rise, champion. Again. I don't know what that is. Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. Okay. Oh, we unlocked even more. Okay, this is quite cool. Chapter 3. The Ironclad. The ironclad warrior from faraway lands entered the Spire. Driven by pure instinct, a cursed blood, he's lost reason, identity, all the provincial perish. So yeah, this is our new cards that we unlocked for the character. What's this? Fog rolls in, Chapter 6. News of the Spire's opening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. Okay, so this is a new character. Great. The Silence sneaks past the gate to Spire once more. Unlock the Silent playable character. Okay, that's awesome. It seems like we do have a lot that we can still do here. Let's see. Chapter 1, Prion, Magnus Opus. A void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along the journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in the universe. They say that is a great story about the Spire took place there. Right, it's also new cards unlocked for the runs. And I do think that's probably it. And this is obviously all unlockables and missions you need to do, and there's quite a bit of them, and it does seem like once you get some, they expand. So that's pretty much like meta progression. Let's quickly have a look, guys. Let's just quickly see what the new character is, and then we'll call it quits for the evening. The Silent, the huntress from outside the Spire, ready to stab and poison anything in the way. Ring of the Snake. At the start of each tournament, draw 2 additional cards. Right, guys, that was Slay the Spire 2, and yeah, this is a fantastic deck builder, and it is a really fun game, very challenging if you like a challenge. And usually with this game, eventually they become very modded as well. That expands the game. So I would recommend this one to anybody. If you're into deck builder roguelikes, this is a fantastic game, guys. And also, once again, guys, thanks for watching the videos. Please like and subscribe. It'll support myself and to keep on pushing out good content for you guys. Have a good one, guys. All the best.